And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
Oh, look at the 76ers starting group. Brown out there with Embiid. Then there's Wagner. Then there's Maxey. And it's Moon in at the point guard position. Young. Making a switch here. Maledon's checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Clark's checked in. It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Clark. Young, no good.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Here's Maxey. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Wood, he's checked in for Atlanta. Marcus Smart comes in for Trae Young. Pass to Smart. Now, here's Craig. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
MP deciding where to go with it. Oubre outside. And it's all evened up.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now here's Drummond. Clark left side. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Clark.
Now that's how you orchestrate the pick and roll. MP with the great feed there to his teammate.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Carr, he's checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Childress is checked in. The Hawks trailing. Cloak loose. Maledon passes to Carr. They could use a bucket. Craig can't get it to go.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And that one, good.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Pass to Craig. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Again, Philadelphia.
And, you know, he's not afraid to rely on others. MP calls for help, and the pick and roll sets him up nicely. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Maledon. He's covered by Clark. The shot by Maledon, no good. And Clark has got the ball here for Philadelphia. 6-point lead. Passes it to Nwora. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And stolen by MP. By himself. And it's Clark with the finish.
That fantastic read on D from MP. You see how effective he can be on this end.
To halt the run. The rebound by Childress.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 76ers getting the bucket. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Trae can't connect from 14 feet out.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Clark outside. Over Carr. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen for the 76ers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We come back right after this.
Fans, your Hawks Youth Dance Team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And the 76ers have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
They've got Trae Young. Reddish out there with Ferguson. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Humphries in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now, here's Reddish. He had 15 points last outing. Count that one.
What quickness from Young on that play. He gets the ball and gets to his release with great quickness.
Here's Clark. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Richard, so much of today's NBA defense is about covering the pick and roll. As a player, is that something you enjoy, taking on that challenge of covering the screen roll game?
You only enjoy that challenge because you are a competitor and you want to win. Is it something that I'm doing on my own? Is it something that I'm doing in my spare time? Probably not. I can think of more fun things to do.
Exactly. It is not, and there are so many variations, right, of the screen roll that you can defend it as many ways as you can run it.
And these players are so talented that they can stop and pop from three. You have to guard them at the half-court line. Before, you could guard them at the three-point line. Now you got to meet them at half-court, and there's screens all over the place. It's miserable.
Here's Young, following the basket by MP. The shot by Reddish, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Brooklyn put on a show. He had 44 points and his passing was just incredible. He piled up an impressive number of assists. A very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Young. Shoots. A shot by Reddish, no good. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Cleveland.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by MP. Good on the shot.
And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Bangs home the trifecta. Clark's got 16 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
The pass to Reddish. Here's Wood. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Reddish. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Clark the pass to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Clark's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words.
So it's Philadelphia. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll return shortly.
Your Hawks, 49. The 76ers, 62.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at him. They'll be making a change here. Clark's checked in.